everyone, welcome back to Indian Online School. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to explain you about Class 6 SOF English Olympiad. So students, let's get started. So this English Olympiad paper consists of 50 questions and this is for 60 marks. And you will be given 60 minutes time to complete this paper. And this paper is divided into 4 different sections. The first section is called Word and Structured Knowledge. In this section, you will be getting questions from grammar and vocabulary. And each question in this section carries 1 mark. Now, let's go to the second section. The second section is called reading. Okay, here you will be given 2 passages. You have to read them carefully and you have to answer the questions that follow. And in this section also, you will be getting 1 mark for each question. Now, let's go to the third section, which is your spoken and written expression. In this section, you will be given some conversations and you have to complete each conversation using the suitable option. And in this section also, each question carries 1 mark. Now, Achiever section is your last section. In this section, you may be getting the questions from grammar, vocabulary, and conversation. But unlike the previous sections, in this section, each question carries 3 marks. Okay, so you have to be very careful while attempting this section. Now, let's go back to our first section. Yes, so word and structured knowledge is your first section. For questions 1 to 22, choose the correct option to fill in the blank. For example, if this question is given like, I am so dash as I went running today, tomorrow I will need a rest. So definitely you're tired, right? So it should be, I am so exhausted as I went running today, tomorrow I will need a rest. So here option A is your correct answer. Now let's go to the first question of this paper. We are planning to go for a picnic today. Would you like to join dash? So here your subjective pronoun is we, and when you are using it as an objective pronoun, then we will be using us. For we, it should be us. Would you like to join us? So option C is your correct answer. Next, never take or give dash help to anyone. So here, what kind of help? Okay, we need a word which is describing this word help. Okay, so it means we need an adjective to describe this noun help. So it should be finance. No, finance is a noun or sometimes it can be used as a verb. So this can't be our answer. Now financing, again, it's a kind of verb. Now financial, yes. So option C is an adjective. So this could be our answer. Never take or give financial help to anyone. So option C is your correct answer. It can't be financed again. Now, the old lady is dash weak that she cannot walk. So here we need a correlative conjunction. The old lady is so weak that she cannot walk. Okay, so it should be option C. Next, press the red button dash, you hear the beep and switch off the machine. So here press the red button dash, you hear the beep. So it should be when you hear the beep. Okay, so option D is your correct answer. So here we have the correct answer as press the red button when you hear the beep and switch off the machine. So when is your subordinating conjunction? Okay, so this is your correct answer. I opened the window in front of dash and took a deep breath of fresh air. So here when you have I, then definitely your reflexive pronoun would be myself. I opened the window in front of myself and took a deep breath of fresh air. Okay, so now let's go to the question number 6. The question number 6 here is, the car you are going to see next dash looks much smaller than the others. So it should be, the car you are going to see next it looks much smaller than. No, it should be which looks much smaller than the others has a powerful engine. So students, here you need the word which, because here you are given more information about this car, and they are this phrase, this clauses are separated by using a comma. So definitely we need the word which. The car you are going to see next, which looks much smaller than the others, has a powerful engine. Okay, so option C is your correct answer. You dash fasten your seat belt before I start the car. Otherwise, the car alarm will go off. So here you need a modal, and that too an obligation modal. So it should be you must fasten your seat belt before I start the car. Otherwise, the alarm will go off. Okay, so it should be option A. Ruby won't come to school today. She was not feeling well. So it should be Ruby won't come to school today. She told me that she was not feeling well. Can't be said to me. Okay. If we have to use this one, then there should be the word that after this. Said to me that she was not feeling well. But we don't have the word that there. Okay. And can't we tell that or said me that? Okay. So the correct answer is option A, told me that. Next. The road up that mountain is dashed because of the dangerous holes in it. So here, the road up that mountain is dashed because of the dangerous hole in it. So it should be innocuous means harmless. So it can't be the one because it is known for dangerous holes in it. So intrepid, again, it is fearless. So it can't be fearless when it has dangerous holes in it. It can't be brave. So it should be notorious. Notorious means something that is well known or popular for some bad quality. Okay, so it should be option D. The road up that mountain is notorious because of the dangerous holes in it. He hadn't forgotten his meeting. Dash was just late. So we need a personal pronoun he only here. Okay, he hadn't forgotten his meeting. He was just late. You're probably late to office. Dash, you missed the office cab. So here it should be you are probably late to office because you missed the office. So it should be option D. Here the conjunction because is giving you the proper meaning. Okay, so it should be option D. By this July, I will have been living in this house dash 5 years. So here you're mentioning the period of 5 years. So we need a conjunction for here. Okay, so it should be for option B. Okay, by this July, I will have been living here for 5 years. So option B is your correct answer. Now, the next one is, when did you dash this flock of sheep? So it should be, when did you dash your flock of sheep for your farm? So when you have did, then you need your main verb to be in first form. Okay, so it should be, when did you buy this flock of sheep? Okay, it's option C. Now, she's gone without us. She could have waited dash more minutes for us. So here it should be a few more minutes for us. It can't be any more minutes. Okay, little more minutes, much more minutes. Okay, it should be a few more minutes for us. Okay, next. I had to turn the radio dash. The music was atrocious. Atrocious means very bad. Okay, so I had to turn the radio down. It means to lower the volume. Okay. Next, this time next week, I dash in class. I will be lying on a beach relaxing. So you're talking about the future time. By this time next week. So should be I won't be in class. I will be lying on a beach. So it should be option B. Now, here we have, I ran quickly and was able to cross the field easily. Dash, it was muddy. So here you have to contrast things. Okay, you were able to cross the field easily. It was muddy. Okay, so it should be, even though it was muddy. Okay, when you have some different ideas here, so we need this conjunction, even though it was muddy. Okay. Next, somebody stole my bike while I dashed to a shop. So stole, this is in the past tense. Okay. So while I had gone to a shop is your correct answer. Nobody dash speak against the management. So here it should be nobody dash speak against the management. So it should be nobody need or use or dare or might. It should be nobody dare to speak against the management. Okay, so it should be option D. This house belongs dash my grandfather. So definitely when it is a belonging, it should be the preposition to here we need to use. Okay, so this house belongs to my grandfather. Dash hurries, dash you must go and fetch some fruits and vegetables. So here it should be, it's about two-person like Harish or you. Okay, so it should be either Harish or you must go and fetch some fruits and vegetables. So this is the correct correlative conjunction pair that you need to use here to complete this sentence. Okay, next, the kind lady dash blankets and food among the poor. So what it should be? Can't be scattering. Okay, it should be distributed. The kind lady distributed blankets and food among the poor. So it should be option C. Now, for questions 23 and 24, choose a part of the sentence that has an error. Rain disrupted the last day's match. It means it interrupted. Okay. So the rain disrupted the last day's match between India and Bangladesh. So I can't find any error in this sentence. Everything is perfect. So here there is no error. Okay, so option D is your correct answer. Now let's go to the question number 24. Okay, so the question number 24 says, the doctor advised him to go about several medical tests. So it can't be go about, it should be go for several medical tests. Okay, so this part of this sentence is incorrect. So this is in the option B. Okay, so it should be the doctor advised him to go for several medical tests, not go about. Okay, so option B is your correct answer. For questions 25 and 26, choose the option with correct spelling. What is the correct spelling of the word that means government by a small group of people? So it is called oligarchy. Okay, so it should be option DOLIGARCHY. Okay, so it's option D for this question. Okay, government by a small group of people is called oligarchy. Next, what is the correct spelling of the word that means a type of coffee? So definitely it is cappuccino. So it's option A, CAPPUCCINO. Okay, cappuccino. Next, for questions 27 and 28, choose the correct synonym of the given word. Synonym means you have to find the same meaning word of the given word. Now, antagonist. Who is an antagonist? The person who stands opposite to you. Okay, so definitely it's going to be competitor. Okay, next, sprightly. What do you mean by sprightly? Something that is very energetic, lively, okay, and definitely pleasant is called sprightly. So here, pleasant, okay, this could be your answer. Gloomy means sadness, serious, devastated, destroyed. Okay, so it should be option A only, pleasant. Now, for questions 29 and 30, choose the correct antonym of the given word. Now, this time you have to find out the opposite of the given word. Next, reinforced. So here, the correct word for which we have to find out the antonym is reinforced, which means to strengthen. Okay. So now, stiffen means to get that is made hard, or next, enhanced means it has increased, and undermined means to weaken something. Okay, so reinforced is to strengthen and undermine is to weaken. So option C is your correct answer. Next, revealed. Revealed means it's like to make it known to some people. Okay, so if suppose something is hidden, then you just disclose that thing. That is called revealing or revealed. Okay, here it can't be publicized, eroded, divulged, same as revealing. So concealed, yes, concealed means to hide. Okay, conceal. So this could be the correct answer. Revealed, concealed are the opposite words. So with this, we have completed the first section. Now let's go to the second section, which is about reading. So here, students, as I've already told you, you will be given 2 passages. Okay, so let's begin with the first passage. So now in this passage, for questions 31 to 35, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Okay, so read this passage carefully and answer the questions correctly. Now, if you read it, then you will be able to solve these questions. Choose the best title or heading for the passage. Okay, so here the correct heading or the title for this passage is Staying Together. Now, what features did the twins have in similar? Okay, they have similar eyes. Okay, so it is their eyes. According to the passage, which of the following sports was the twins' favorite? It is option C, cricket. What would happen if Fionn was told that she was better than her brother? Okay, so she would have blown her own trumpet. Okay, she will be boasting her achievements. Okay, so option C is your correct answer. What is the meaning of the word rivalry in the paragraph 2? So definitely it's about competition. Okay, now with this we have completed the first paragraph. Now go to the next paragraph. For questions 36 to 40, read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Okay, so students, this is the easiest part of the whole paper. So just you need to be very careful while reading the passage and then you have to answer the questions correctly. Okay, so do it carefully. Okay, now the most common variety of kimchi is the one made from dash. It is celery cabbage. It's option B. In the olden days, the primary method to store kimchi was to store them in ground in earthenware. So it's option C. Now, a multi-million-dollar research helped astronaut Yi Soyun to take kimchi to space after killing the bacteria and lessening the odor without affecting the taste. Okay, so it's option D here. Now, the fermentation process not only enriches the kimchi with probiotics, but also makes the kimchi sour. Okay, so it's option C. The word profusely in the first paragraph has the same meaning as, so profusely means in large quantity or amount. Okay, so it's option C, which means obviously, that is in large amounts. Okay. So with this, we have completed the second session, which was about reading the passage. Now let's go to the third section, that is spoken and written expression. So now in this section, you have to choose the most suitable option to complete the conversation. Okay. Student, thank you for dash the exam. Traffic was bad. Sorry for being late. Teacher, well, you got here just in time. So it should be thank you for letting me take the exam. Okay, so it should be after option C. Okay, letting me take the exam. Arisha, we don't have any milk in the refrigerator. Ayat, don't worry, we have dash milk powder in the cabinet. So it should be, we have enough milk powder in the cabinet. So enough is your correct quantity of adjective. Okay. Next, Tara, my sisters are going to the new mall. They say they are going to shop till they dash. Okay, so it should be till they drop. It means they are going to shop till they get tired. Okay, so it should be option C. Headmaster, the new grade 4 teacher is very nice. Teacher, yes, I've heard she is still wet. So here we have a very famous idiom, that is wet behind the ears. It means lacking experience. Okay, when it is about, when the word name is given, which means lacking experience. Okay, so the same thing is there about this idiom, wet behind the ears, which means lacking experience. Okay, so option A is your correct answer. Next, Shashi, what has Prava decided to become? Ram. Okay, strongly advise he becomes a lawyer. No, he offered to become a lawyer. He had decided it. Okay, it should be, I think he's considering becoming a lawyer. Okay, so it should be option D. So with this, we have completed the third section. Okay, now let's move to the last section of this paper, which is called Achievers section. So I repeat again, in this section, you're going to get 3 marks for each question. So be careful while attempting this section. Okay. Now for questions 46 and 47, choose the correct option to fill in the blank. The conference was successful. Your style of presentation was dash. Everyone appreciated. So it should be marvelous. When somebody is appreciating you, when everyone is appreciating, then it should be marvelous. Okay. Wonderful. Next. The old sailors can dash years of being out in the sun and the wind. So what happens to the skin when exposed to the sun and wind? It dries out, right? So here it should be the old sailor's skin has desiccated from years of being out. So desiccated means dried out. Okay, so it's option B here. Now choose the correct synonym of the given word volatile. Volatile means which quickly changes its state. Okay, or which remains in this original state for a very short period of time. Okay, so it can't be steadfast, which means very determined, enduring, lasting for a long period of time, ephemeral, short-lived, or existing for a short period of time. And resolute means determined. So here we can relate volatile with this word ephemeral, which means short-lived. Okay. Now, choose the correct antonym of the given word, surreptitious. Surreptitious means something that is done very secretly. Okay. Now, for this, clandestine is again the same as doing something secretly. Fraudulent is again doing something secretly to deceive somebody. And stealthy is again doing the same thing, like doing something secretly. And then forthright. Okay, forthright means to put your ideas or opinions in a very clear and direct way. Okay, so this is your opposite word for the given word surreptitious. Okay, now go to the last question of this paper. Choose the correct option to complete the conversation. Joseph, there's so much to do. I'm working 70 hours a day. Okay, next, Andrew, you should dash. You're going to get sick at this rate. So when she is suggesting this thing, so this it must be, you should take it easy. Otherwise, you're going to get sick at this rate. Okay. So he's working 70 hours a week. So that is a lot, like it's a very long period of time. So it should be take it easy. You're going to get sick at this rate. So option A is your correct answer. Okay, so this is how you have to complete your English SOF exam paper. Okay, students.